Hey guys, it's LOZA. It's been a while, but here we are looking at the Primordial cards, which could synergize with Dark Magician moving forward. So stick around, and I'll have some combos at the end that I've found with the cards. But for now, we're just going to read out all the cards, but if you'd like to skip to the combos, go ahead. So, the first is the Imperial Dragon, the Primordial Dragon. It requires a normal monster as its tribute, for its tribute summon, so it's a 6-star, so 1 tribute. But it has to be a vanilla, so DM in our case. In fact, during the opponent's main phase, you can reveal it in hand. Immediately, you can normal summon Primordial. I think this is the only target so far. Then you get to use both of these effects. So if this card's tribute summon, apply these effects in sequence. I didn't realize it was in sequence. This is crazy. Negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. That's pretty good. Next, banish all monsters your opponent controls of the same type or tribute any normals in your grave. So in this case, in our deck, like, we'll be summoning Dark Magician and tributing him. So it'll be Dark Spellcasters. Not that great, but I'm sure you could probably play some other vanillas that make this effect more beneficial in an actual Primordial deck. But yeah, in Dark Magician, we're kind of just working with the Dark Spellcasters. Okay, here's the card that I really like. It's a continuous spell. It's Primordial Imperial Load. When this card resolves, add a Primordial card from deck to hand. So that's sensational because you can add, spoilers for the future, you can add this, not this card, this one. This is a negate. We'll get to that in a bit, but that's kind of crazy. Anyway, back to the continuous spell. Second effect, normal monsters and primordial monsters gain 300 attack for each normal in your grave with a different name. It's not that great. Ours are just going to have 300 attack, I guess, because Dark Magician in grave. It's okay. It's a nice effect on a continuous because, you know, it's slapped on there. It's going to be doing, like, it's going to be sitting on the field anyway. May as well have a passive effect. Effect number 3, and this is a good one. Declare a normal monster's name, Dark Magician. Special summon a normal monster with that name from hand, deck, grave. Basically, Magician Souls. Also, you cannot activate special summon monsters' effects for the rest of the turn. That sounds bad, but outside of Magician Souls effect, which we do want to use to send this for draws, that we now can't do, it feels bad, but there's so much, like, benefit to this card. This card's so good, and the combos you can do with this card are pretty nice. So I'll show you those a bit later, but let's move on to the next spell. Primordial Tremors. This is pay 2k, declare a normal monster's name, so Dark Magician. By this effect, then if you control no monster, special summon a normal monster with declare name from deck in defense position. So summon the Dark Magician from your deck. Once applied, your primordial monsters and normal monsters with a declared name cannot be destroyed by battle to the end of the opponent's turn. So basically, pay 2k, declare DM, summon DM from deck in defense, can't be destroyed by battle to the end of the opponent's turn. So it's like a big wall. Can it be destroyed by card effects? Yes. But in Dark Magician, what do we have to prevent from that? Eternal Soul. So this could be nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, oh, this card's not that great. But then I'm like, wait a second. Let us test it. Let us test it first. It could be cooking. Our second effect, though, there's another effect. In the grave, if your opponent normal summons a monster, you can banish this from your grave, target a normal monster you control or in your grave, banish a monster on the field with lower attack. So you've got this Dark Magician on the field that you've summoned off the first effect. Now if your opponent normals, banish this card, target a normal in grave or on field, so DM on grave or field, banish a monster with 2500 attack or low stats because DM will be 25. I think that's cool. Now if you do have the continuous spell, you could be up 300 as well because there might be another DM in the grave or something like that. So that's worth noting. But yeah, this is not bad. Not bad. Primordial Skiller. This is cool. This is kind of awesome. Once again, it has 2 effects, one in the grave, one on the field. Let's talk about the on-field. Reveal a normal monster in the hand. Or a primordial. It can be a primordial as well. But you can also, if you control a normal monster or level 5 primordial, so the dragon, you don't have to reveal. It's either reveal it in hand or have it on field, which is sensational, right? How many times do you brick on Dark Magician and go, oh, I can't do anything? This at least lets you do something with it. And then from there, you have to target a card. So target a card, reveal, then target, or reveal and then show that you have it on field. Either the vanilla or the primordial. And then negate the effect of the target, and if you do, banish it. So this deck does a lot of banishing, a lot of negating. It's kind of stuff Dark Magician needs, and it's stuff to do with vanilla monsters. And Dark Magician banishes already with Circle, of course. So this is kind of nice. Now we've got a second effect. During the main phase, if you control a primordial monster, set this card from the grave. Spell Trap Zone. How good is that? Now obviously you need the primordial monster, so you do need the dragon we looked at earlier. And like, I'm kind of thinking, do we have room to play this? I don't know. I need to work out what we play for the engine ratios. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm sure people will cook it and find something. It's not a bad card by any respects. It's quite good. But anyway, I think skill is very good. We're going to look at the trap real quick, but I do think it's the worst of the bunch, so we're just going to be nice and quick with this one. Our Primordial Opener. Normal trap. Effect number 1. Declare one normal monster's name. Dark Magician. Then if you control no monsters, special a normal monster with a declared name from deck or grave. So special DM. Once applied, you take no battle damage from battles involving your normal monsters with a declared name or primordial monsters this turn. So yeah, you can summon a DM and then it can't be destroyed. No, it can be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage. Okay, it's alright. I prefer the other effect where you don't die by battle, but yeah, this is okay. Number 2. During the opponent's turn, you can banish this from grave, target a normal monster you control or engrave, take control of an opponent's monster with attack higher. With a higher attack? I thought it would be same or lower. Take control of one monster your opponent controls with attack higher till the end phase. Only till the end phase. Oh, I thought this was permanent. I don't really like this. I'm not a fan. I don't think it's that great. Like, I just play Change of Heart, to be honest. I think the spells do a way better job, and like, this is slower and somehow worse. Hello? Were they not thinking straight when they made this one? Oh well, pack filler. This is the list I've cooked with for anyone curious. I don't know if this is the ratios you would play. I think the continuous spell is definitely a 3. I'm not sure on the others, but let's test it out. Alright, first test down, let's go. Okay, this is not great. But you know what we can do here? Circle. Chain Soul Servant. I'm gonna go and get Salvation. Salvation to the hand. Activate Salvation. Salvation is going to go and set Eternal Soul. Oops. Not in the graveyard. To the Spell Trap Zone. Going to set that. Oh. Yeah, because Circle adds it, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Now we can't get the draw off this Soul Servant turn 1. That's why I love Soul Servant, my man. Sometimes even turn 1. It's just kind of whatever. We're going to set Skiller. And we're going to pass. On the opponent's turn. They will go to their draw phase, stand by main. We will say that is all good. The opponent will start doing plays. What we're going to do is flip Skiller. We can target a face-up monster on the field when they've... It doesn't matter what kind of monster. Let's say they normal summon Alistair or something. We're going to flip this. We're going to target that monster, reveal the Dark Magician in the hand. Or it can be on the field and then you don't have to reveal. So even if you Eternal Soul it out, that's fine too. Now we can negate and banish whatever they've normal summoned. So great, normal, and banish something that they've normaled. Then that will go to the graveyard. If our opponent tries to follow up from there or tries to set pass, we can attempt Eternal Soul. We will summon our Dark Magician. We will trigger Circle, banishing another card. So far we've banished 2 cards. That's pretty good. If our opponent tries to play further, we've got the Ash Blossom. And hopefully those 3 interruptions are enough to make our opponent pass turn. And then when it comes back to us, we're going to draw a card for turn. Drawing souls here, that's pretty nice. And we're also able to... We can banish this Soul Servant and draw 2. But I guess with this souls, we'll be able to do a bit more than that. But let's reset the deck. And pull out another 5-card hand, see what happens. Nice, the continuous spell. I do want to play with that too. So I mean, let's go ahead and do it. We're going to start with the field spell. Oh, sorry, the continuous spell. On activation, it goes and gets a primordial card, so that's kind of cool. We can get the dragon. The dragon is probably the best one to get. I don't know, I feel like skill is really good. The dragon could be nice too here. We do have a way to souls, so that's cool. We're going to try something different this time. We could go skiller and get a negate. We're going to try out Tremors. Tremors summons a vanilla, but so does this. So we have basically 2 Dark Magician summons here, and we haven't even used souls yet. Interesting. But we could just send this for a draw since we've already got this. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm just cooking here, but let me cook, you know. We're gonna normal Rod. Rod's gonna go and get us... But playing Prep here is really nice, because this would be 3 Illusion of Chaos, right? Instead of 3... Oh, we do play 3 Illusion of Chaos. Okay, never mind that. Rod is going to get us Soul Servant? Yes, it is. Okay, we're going to go for Illusion of Chaos. So, we'll reveal it. We're going to go get Souls. Add Souls to hand. And we can top deck a card. It's going to be one of our Illusion of Chaoses. Then we're going to use the effect of Magician Souls, summon itself, by sending DMG to the grave. So let's do that. So we're going to Magician Souls here, and we're going to send Tremors to the grave and Prep to the grave. I'm going to change Soul Servant to stack. I'm going to stack my favorite card, Secrets of Dark Magic. Oh, not to the hand, sorry, on top of the deck. So then Souls will resolve, we'll draw 2, so we're drawing Secrets and a random card. Cool. We're going to activate the Primordial effect to summon a... you can summon any normal monster, but you have to declare it. So I'll declare Dark Magician, and then I can special that from hand, deck, grave. Also can't activate special summon monsters effects for the rest of the turn. That's fine, because we got Secrets and not Timaeus. Timaeus, as you know, is a special summon monster effect. Secrets is not. Another reason Secrets is better. But anyway, we're summoning our Dark Magician. And that's cool for a number of reasons, and I'm sure most of you can know why. So, we could Secrets here into like Dark Magicians or something that we'd miss the draw. So what we're actually going to do is we're pretty happy to banish this Soul Servant and draw 2. We've got DMG in the hand, sorry, on the grave, and DM on the field. So go ahead and draw 2. Wow, good draws. Well, that one not so much, but Circle's good. If Circle hits here, it's crazy. So we go 1, 2, 3. No, he did not hit. Classic Circle moment. We'll just top deck those how they are. That's kind of fine. Circle moment. Am I right, fellas? Circle whiffing. Now, once again, our special summon monsters have no effects. But that doesn't mean we can't go into, you know, extra egg monsters that have effects on the opponent's turn, like IP Masquerena. So I think that makes IP still really good. I don't have Chaos Angel in this list. That's a hate crime. We're going to set the Secrets. And now we're going to pass to the opponent's turn. So here's all the effects that we're going to resolve on the opponent's turn. We'll pass to the opponent. They're going to enter their main phase. They're going to normal summon and start trying to play. So first of all, we have Tremors in Grave. If your opponent normal summons a monster, you can banish this card from Grave. Target a normal monster you control in Grave, banish one monster on the field with attack lower. So that can be quite nice to just say, haha, no, negate. So we could do that, right? We could banish Tremors. Not negate, sorry, just banish something. Cool, get it banished. Nice. Now, opponent keeps playing. Great. What we can do from here is Secrets. We're going to... I guess in this case, we actually want a Ritual Summon. Sounds real bad. But yeah, let's Ritual Summon. To Grave. Summon this. So now when our opponent activates a different monster effect, we can return this to the hand and special DM from grave to hand. Sorry, special DM from grave to field. Then negate that effect. So great, we will be able to go, hey, back to the hand and summon DM. Bigger circle to go banish. Nice. And then of course after all that we are able to link these two away. We can't make SP because it's two effect monsters, but we can make Unicorn, 2 monsters with different names. And oh, that's not what I meant to do with that. So we're gonna have Unicorn and we're gonna be able to go effect. Discarding a card to shuffle something. So that's okay. I feel like this needs to do more though. Also, yeah, we can discard Ash, obviously. Let's try again. So even just by itself, Tremors in this Dark Magician kind of based hand acts as a Magician's Souls. So we could do this, declare Dark Magician, we get to summon Dark Magician. I'm just going to do it first so I can see like how the rest of my plays will go. We have to pay 2k for that though, it's kind of rough, right? But now of course we still have that Graveyard effect live, which is quite a good effect I want to say. We're also not locked out of monster effects here. Quite nice. Let's go normal Rod, effective Rod. Go and get Soul Servant. We're going to use Magician Souls effect. Summon itself by milling DMG. Okay, not quite how that effect resolves, but you get what I mean. I'm just skipping ahead a little bit. Salvation effect, that's going to let us set the Eternal Soul. Get that right here. Wish it let us activate it. Really do. Okay, so you have the option now of sending Salvation and Soul Servant for a draw 2. But what we're going to do here is just send the Salvation. And then we're going to chain the Soul Servant. Soul Servant's going to go and stack Magician's Circle. Dark Magical Circle, rather. And we're going to draw, yeah, into Circle off Magician Souls. You can then either go for the random draw 2 right here, right now, or you can circle first and see what you get. I'm kind of down to circle first. We'll see what we can draw it into. So we're going to banish. I'm just going to banish 3. Oh, no, that didn't work. Whoops. Let's put that back in the head. Alright, we're going to banish 3 for circle just to have a look. Looks like we're hitting. Alright, going to grab Soul Servant. That's cool. Top deck, Illusion of Chaos, and then Ash on the very, very top. Nice. So that means if I banish this Soul Servant, I'm going to happily draw into Ash, Illusion of Chaos. Not bad at all, right? Not bad at all. So this hand can keep going. So we'll reveal Illusion of Chaos. We can get Timaeus here. Nice. We'll go get Timaeus. Got to put a card back. Honestly, at this point, it's probably Illusion of Chaos. We're kind of happy with everything else. Timaeus, we're looking for a way to summon it that doesn't kind of wreck too much. I think what we want to do here is probably just put the Soul Servant in the grave, sadly. Summon the Timaeus. Whoops. Summon the Timaeus. I'm going to set that circle. Timaeus effect, we're going to fuse. We definitely make Dragoon, but with the Circle Eternal Soul Lock, I'm kind of happy to make Dragon Knight. And then we could link these two away. And could make Azalea, but you know, I'm going to make that IP Masquereno. Nice. So we've just used the engine really to extend here, but we've also got Imperm Ash. So here's all the things we're going to do on the opponent's turn. We're going to pass to the opponent, right? The opponent's turn, if they try to out our Dragon Knight by wiping it or something, or out our back row, we can flip Eternal Soul to protect the Dragon Knight. Let's go with that first. You can flip Eternal Soul just to say Dragon Knight's all G. That's always nice. Next turn we have a Banish Draw 2, but right now, what we've got when our opponent does normal summon, we can target a normal monster we control or in our grave and banish a monster on the field with lower attack. So we've got Dark Magician to grave of 2500. So what we would do is your opponent would normal summon a monster. Alright, so our opponent's normal summon Rod. I'm just going to give him Rod in this case. We're going to be able to use Primordial Terrors. We banish that. And we target a Vanilla in our grave. And we can banish something with lower attack. So we target the Rod. Sorry, target the Dark Magician. And then we can banish this Rod. Don't negate it, but we do get to banish it, which is nice. So, you know, you save it for something relevant that can be targeted. And we'll go ahead and banish that Rod. Opponent might try to extend again. Or if they try to interrupt that, you can chain Eternal Soul and summon DM. So let's do that now. I'm going to use Eternal Soul. Summon DM in defense. It's going to trigger Circle. Banish card on the field. Boom. Now we're met with Rod Trigger. So we're going to use Rod Trigger in the graveyard here. That's going to let us tribute this DM and add this back to our hand. That's cool. The opponent may continue to play. We can hit them with the Imperm in the middle column, turning off a lot of their good spells and traps if they don't, you know, play around the column. Also got the Ash Blossom, and just to finish off, in case, you know, that wasn't all enough, they do end up going to end of main, and they have something you can, you know, mess around with. You could probably happily go into SP Little Knight here. And because it was summoned using a fusion, link, synchro, all that fun stuff, target a card on the field or in either graveyard and banish it. Also, your monsters can't attack directly this turn. Oh no. So banish one of their guys. That's a lot of banishing for one turn, right? Circle banish, SP banish, and what's this card called? Tremors banish. And then of course on your turn, you'll draw for turn. You've got Rod to extend your plays, and you've got a banish, draw 2. So like, we're kind of cooking from there. So even just using Tremors as an extender seems kind of nice. Oh, also the monster summon off it can't be destroyed by battle. Yeah, I forgot about that. It wasn't even relevant there. Alright, well, I honestly think this list was pretty good. The only thing I would change is I completely forgot. Don't play Azalea. Play Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel's one of the best DM links. You use Rod and Souls to go into it. Soul Summon DM, Normal Summon Rod, you can make Chaos Angel. So in theory, you can Rod, get Circle, get a Banish. Soul Summon DM, yeah, that's where your Banish is. And then Chaos Angel, get another Banish. It's really nice. So that's really solid. I'd also like to mention that this engine doesn't really like seem that bricky, and 3DM seems optimal with this engine. Yeah, I know it's a LOZA video where I'm playing 3DM. That's crazy. The LOZA fans are gonna be like, what? But it's true, because this card needs to summon a vanilla from your deck, and you do declare the name, which is cool. You get to say Dark Magician like a Chad to summon it. Same with this card. You need to declare a normal monster, Dark Magician. This is from Hand Deck Grave, which is a bit better. But this is strictly deck, and this is a really nice extender. As you saw in that last test hand, we popped off with it. This card lets us, you know, go in. But, anyway, they were all 5-card test hands, you know, that they weren't taking into account anything the opponent was doing. But I thought it was fun to theorycraft and have a bit of a go with this stuff. So let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I don't think this deck list is optimized, but, you know, we were just kind of giving it a test run. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. And yeah, I'll be back with more DM content before you can say, Joe Mama. Peace. Hey everybody, it's LOZA, and today we're looking at the Imperial card. Fuck, cunt.